Okay, so this video is very, very important if you're running your ad campaigns and not seeing real people opting in into your funnel, which are financially qualified, actually have the intent to go ahead and invest into a solution that you provide and stuff. Then this video is for you, because in this video, I'll be giving you 3 ways in which you can go ahead and increase your show up rate, increase your qualification rate, and actually increase your closing rate through all of your sales calls and stuff. So let's begin. Okay, so the first method is very simple, and that is increasing the friction of your funnel. Okay, so a lot of businesses that I am working with, and I also hear a lot about in the industry, in the B2B space with, coaches, consultants, and stuff, is that they fear to add in friction into their funnel. Now, friction can be defined in multiple ways. Okay, let's say you are running a very typical Facebook ad where there's a Facebook lead form that you're running. Now in that, what a lot of these businesses do is they will just have 3 multiple choice questions, or maybe 5 at max. Okay, 5 multiple choice questions only, which makes the funnel extremely easy to opt into. Okay, now when you especially do this on Facebook, okay, with the Facebook lead forms, where your funnel is so easy to kind of opt in, I'm telling you one thing, Facebook will bring in a lot of botted people firstly, and secondly, even if botted people don't come in, the intent of these people will be extremely bad. Okay, so you really want to make sure that your funnel friction is good. Now, this is just one of the methods of funnel friction. Facebook lead forms can also be in this form where you're sending people over to like an external landing page, and then they have to fill out like a Calendly lead form where they want, let's say you're running a book a call funnel, so you have like Calendly set integrated inside of your landing page, and then they have to fill out the form in Calendly and then book in. Yeah, that can increase your intent because people are going over to a landing page and then booking in a meeting, so that increases quality of the leads as well, but still it does not do it by a lot. All right, now the problem what happens over here is with the sending people over to an external landing page and having them fill out the form is, see, you will never face the issues of botted people opting in through this kind of a process, but you will have issues of people who are just curious about your business, about what you provide, so they don't really have the intent to go ahead and buy. They're not like ready intentional buyers who want to invest into something like this because they have no idea about who you are, what you do, and how you can go ahead and help them out. So the intent of these people will be bad, but they'll be real people and they will be qualified to an extent where they might have budgets, they might fit in your ICP, but just because they don't know who you are, what you provide, they won't be warm, hot buyers who want to buy instantly. That's the problem with it. So yeah, funnel friction can be optimized in multiple ways. Either you add more short form or long form type questions inside of your lead form, or you send people over to a landing page and then have a mix and match of multiple choice and short form, long form questions. All right, and or you have conditional logic applied into your lead forms, where if people don't, where what happens is, if let's say a lead goes ahead and selects a certain type of multiple choice question, let's say you have a question which says, do you have at least $10,000 in ready to invest into a program like this that can go ahead and help you out? If they say yes, then they go ahead into your funnel and they can move forward towards booking in a meeting with you. If they say no, then you send them over to some other landing page with more value assets over there, which are free, that they can go ahead, use, and then implement and come back later ahead and opt in. And that is like the best possible way you can go ahead and increase your lead quality, so that you don't have financially unqualified people opting in and booking in meetings with you. But now, how do you go ahead and solve the issue of having these people really become hot buyers and stuff? Because see, lead forms just qualifies a person based on intent, finances, to understand whether these people really want to go ahead and invest into a solution that can potentially help them solve their problem. So you can only do max up till there. All right, but now how do you want to go ahead and make these people want to buy from you? When they hop on the sales call, you want to lay down deal. You don't want to like keep going ahead back and forth with that person, doing follow-ups and all of that jazz after the sales call. So for this, you have to educate your buyer, provide them as much information before the main event. I'm going to stick to a book a call funnel. So the main event in a book a call funnel is the main sales call. Okay, so you want to make sure that you have multiple stages between that waiting period where the lead is waiting to get on a call with you. You use that waiting period to add in multiple layers of education over there. Education is always in 2 forms, either through content or through warm dialing the person and verbally explaining him on the call itself. I would recommend the first thing to do, like the educating your buyers through content, because having a warm dialer go ahead and explain everything on the call is a bit unrealistic, because again, you want your warm dialer to speak less and have your prospects speak more, so that you can sell him on urgency, situation awareness questions, and all of that sales nitty gritty, So that is why I like to educate my buyers before they get on a call with me through content and stuff. Now, I build a lot of content on YouTube, which is long form video assets. You have short form video assets. You have, video assets that you go ahead and build yourself, where, you're not posting it on Instagram or any of the social media platforms, but you just build it exclusively for people who book a call with you, Now, in terms of exclusive content assets that I have only for people that book in a call with me is, okay, actually 1 or 2 content assets. First one goes ahead and explains my entire deliverables as a whole. So with my Done With You offer that I have, I do multiple things. I have a huge WOP filled with multiple video SOPs, written SOPs, consultation calls, all of that jazz. I do that for my Done With You offer, and I make a short video which is around 4 to 5 minutes long, where I explain everything that I do and how I can help my exact client out, and I'll send that over to them. Second is a testimonial video. That's it. Simple testimonial video of as many testimonials I have. So these are 2 exclusive content assets that I have for people who just book in a meeting with me, and I make sure that I send this as well. And then having valued email sequences. So these are the 3 ways where you can really educate your buyer before the call. Most of the ways rely on just content itself, having tons and tons of content out there, so that you can use that and send it over to people who go ahead and book in a call with you. Now, how do you make sure that these people actually watch these videos that you go ahead and send them before the sales call, so that they know everything? Because you can't just pretend, you can't just expect to send someone a video of like a YouTube video, for example, which goes ahead and explains all sorts of stuff that you do, send them on text, and then just text them a message that's, hey, I would like you to go ahead and watch this video before a call, and all that. No one's going to watch it because no one has time to do it. So you have to really be strict about this. And how do you be strict about it? So obviously include your warm dialing. This is where warm dialing comes into place. Having your warm dialers go through a very mini sales cycle, where they understand and audit through the person's business, really understand exactly where the bottlenecks are coming, and then being just helpful and curious and telling them that, see, hey man, so exactly the problems that you went ahead and mentioned over to me, I have a few pieces of content assets that I recorded personally that go ahead and solve this exact pain point that you're saying. I would really like you to go ahead and watch this video throughout before our call, and potentially, even if you have the time, you can go ahead and implement some of the strategies as well mentioned in the video. I'm sure it's going to go ahead and help you out a lot, and you will start seeing results before our call itself if you actually go ahead and implement it. Simple. That's how you go ahead and build urgency. That's how you go ahead and build that excitement for the meeting. That's how you educate your buyers before the meeting itself. If you don't do all of these standard practices, you don't expect show ups to come up, then don't expect lay down deals at all. People are going ahead and booking in a meeting with you. It is your obligation, it is your responsibility to go ahead and really put in that effort into understanding your prospects, sending them content assets, trust assets, sales assets and stuff for them to go ahead and really internalize exactly what you do, how you can help them out and stuff. Build PIFs through these systems as well. So if you have yet to be paid in full, then this is exactly what you need to start doing as well. Third thing that actually helps with show ups and closing and stuff is again related to warm dials only, but what you have to do in the warm dials again is really build that frame, authority and excitement for the sales call. How do you build all of this? Authority is built through conviction and just being upfront and telling them that, see, okay, Mr. Prospect, so you have scheduled in this call for tomorrow. I would really want you to hop on this call because it really goes through all of the pain points that you have just mentioned over to me. We go ahead and we'll dissect all of them down in depth, and we'll show you exactly how we can help you out and stuff. And also make sure that you bring in like a piece of pen or paper, just so that if you want to note something down, because we do provide a lot of good value in our calls as well, so you don't want to miss out on that. And also, see, if you have any sort of emergency before the call, make sure that you let us know beforehand itself, because because we have other meetings lined up too, and our time is valuable as well, just as yours is. So just want that mutual respect between the timing and stuff. That's all. That's how you build authority. Actually going ahead and being as authoritative as possible. You're not demanding for anything new or anything extra. You're just demanding for basic human decency. So go ahead and actually fight for yourself and stand for yourself there. Don't allow leads or prospects to just roll over you at any point of time. Don't allow that to happen at all. Second is, you want to build curiosity. You want to build that hype. Just be more energetic in your calls and actually tell them that, see, we're going to be like really providing you with tons and tons of value. Already I'm going to be sending you tons of assets that you can go through and start implementing before our call itself, so that you can start seeing results coming in. And if you can't find the time to do that on the call itself, I will be going over exactly everything that you can do right now itself to start seeing results. And any point of time you need anything, let me know, because I'm always going to be there to assist you throughout. That's how you build curiosity and hype. Just saying all of these things that make them feel a lot more personalized and not botted so that's exactly how you be authentic, authoritative, and building that hype before the sales call. Because if you just sit and do really nothing about it, then you're not going to get show ups and you're not going to get enthusiastic buyers at all. So yeah, this is exactly what you need to put into place when you want to actually increase the quality of your leads, increase the show up, and also increase the intent of these buyers. Add more funnel friction, add more education layers between the booked call and the day of the booked call, and also have your warm dialers really be enthusiastic while they're calling, be a lot more hyped up, and also transferring that same energy over to the prospect as well, so that they show up on the call excited, wanting to invest into something like this, and just overall happy. So yeah, that's all I have for this video. I hope it made sense to you, and go ahead, implement these things right now, and I'm telling you, you'll see a result.